This is CEOP, Mr. RockTheMicNews.com, Mr. Pick of the Week, 9 p.m., 103 Jams with your boy Jack of Spade, and it's the Hot Topic interview. And on the line right now, I know the movement's been having a lot of questions about this guy. Somebody from the new generation might say, where did he come from? If you was anywhere in '08 and you was in the Hampton Roads area listening to the radio, you had to hear that We Get Busy with Dout Gotcha and this person. You might have been on the timeline seeing this person having, a small little rap issue with a driver. Norfolk City owned, man. CookBabes, what's up, man?
Yeah, it's CookBabes. You already know what it is. Norfolk stand up, man. We out here.
Now let me ask you this, man. Let me dive in the name, because we got the hot topic. We gonna get to that in just a moment. But why do they call you CookBabes? Let's start there, man. God, I hope you don't cook kids, baby.
No, nothing like that. It's CookBabes to be exact. Babes, not babies, but you cool. They call me Cook. I mean, as far as it goes, that's my last name. But at the same time, I be cooking cats. Like I used to battle dudes around the way. I mean, I used to cook them up. You can't stand the heat. Get out the kitchen.
Now, being that you're talking about battling, you know what I'm saying? You got a couple records going, out there, you know what I mean, asking cats to do, get in the ring. But would you ever consider, battle rapping is big right now with the Smack, the URL. Would you ever consider doing anything like that on the Hampton Roads level, maybe 7 City Shark, Headhunters, or something like that?
Yeah, I definitely would. I wouldn't mind doing it. It just have to be right timing. I mean, the money ain't big of an issue. I do it just for the love of the sport and the love of the city. You know what I mean? But you was to set something up, let me know what's good. I definitely jumped in that ring. I'm Floyd Mayweather, ain't lost yet, so it is what it is.
Now let's take it back, man. 08, man. Set us up, man. Give us the play-by-play, man. You jumped on with Dout Gotcha. We Get Busy. That joint was playing everywhere, getting crazy buzz. Let us know how that came about.
Yeah, 08, man. I bumped into a guy, man. He turned out on there. He also was a DJ before, DJ No Doubt. I ran into Doubt at the studio. I was with my big, used to be OG Dink Dog or whatnot. And he introduced us. After that, me and him just chopped it up. We stayed in touch. He came through with a song called Get Busy with an open verse for me and told me do my thing. And that's how it all went down. I did it. Like I said, at the same time, I'm serious on my music. So after that, I took a little bit of time off, but 08 was when it all started for real. Get Busy with Dout Gotcha and CookBabes,
Now let's talk about this. I always believe the top clash, man. Clash at the top, the best. You know what I'm saying? Rap is definitely a competitive sport. What was these prior issues? You know what I mean? And from what I'm hearing, they was just rap issues with A Driver.
Oh, A Driver, that's shout out to A Driver first off. That's my bro, man. We had issues in the past. It was just a lot of it was instigated and hyped up. But he was a well-known battle artist from around the way, and I was too. And a lot of people, it was like a Floyd Mayweather fight. The Floyd Mayweather Pacquiao fight. A lot of people wanted to see it go down. So and then it went down. We got it in. I came out on top.
So it went down.
Yeah, it went down. Definitely did. Went down.
How many rounds, baby? How many rounds?
Shit. I can't. It had to be. It was like at least 4 to 5 rounds, you know what I'm saying? And it won't time. We didn't have no cameras. It won't nothing but a lot of people from around the way out there, a big crowd. You would have thought it was a fight going on, you know what I mean? No cameras though, but no time limits, and we just got it in, man, the old-fashioned way. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, shout out to A Driver, man. That sneak tape is out there. He got the Sneakers Watching movie. He definitely moving, man. Norfolk City, we see y'all working. All right, man. Let's not even hold off, man. Hot topic, man. Trending on Twitter, all over the timelines. We got this boy. He's definitely moving. You know, he got a nice record out there. Shout out to Young Money Yawn, the whole Creative Nation. Why did CookBabes come at the young boy? That's what everybody wants to know, man. Take us to play-by-play.
Basically, man, I had nothing towards him. There was no issues prior to this or whatnot. I mean, I've been knowing from around the way and whatnot, but like I said, I've been rapping for a while. He just started, and he was just going on social sites and radio saying that he was the hottest and the best, and he's putting the city, the VA on and whatnot. And I feel like he wasn't the hottest, you know what I'm saying? And this is a competitive sport, like two guys play basketball, one of them say he the best, the other one say he the best, and I mean, they want to play each other. I mean, Kobe say he the best, but LeBron says he the best, you know what I'm saying? So it wasn't nothing, man. So I just went out, dropped the diss track, First 48. Like I said, I didn't expect that type of reaction, because it was, like I said, it was all facts, but, you know what I mean, it is what it is. It blew out of proportion, and, I mean, it just blew up. Like you said, it was a trending topic, so.
Now let me ask this, you know, and I got to come directly from the public with this. What do you say to the people that are saying, you know, they see this as hate, or they see this as the, you know, because Virginia's seen as the crab in the bucket mentality, you know what I mean? Somebody up, pull them down. What do you say to those people that are throwing those type of comments your way?
I mean, it is what it is. Everybody's entitled to their own opinion and whatnot. But like I said, it was no hate involved when it came to this diss. We both two local guys. He had one song that was, I mean, getting a little play or whatnot, but it wasn't no hate. If that's how they feel, that's how you all feel, that's how you all feel. Like I said, it's a competitive sport. Me and him, we both playing the same sport, and I mean, one person said it best. I feel like it's not true, and I feel like you got to show me, you know what I mean? So that's how it went down. Like I said, but at the end of the day, we passed that, you know what I mean? It was just music. It was a situation. We handled it. I dropped the First 48, dropped the Gutter Gutter Metropolitan version. Now I'm moving on.
Yeah, because you rapped over his beat.
Yeah.
Real disrespectful. You rapped over the single. You know what I mean? Now, let me, now, another question coming from the public. They feel like if it was just rap, I don't know, they feel like you went a little personal on it. Yeah. I think that's why people was like, yo, like, you know, you mentioned robberies and, you know what I mean? And, you know,
I mean, it's a lot of street.
It's not really out here, and it went a little strong. Then you shouted out his hood, like, look, man, I'll be out here. Like, shout out to your hood, but you're over with. Like, what?
Yeah.
Why so hard, man? This is like Papoose and Kendrick Lamar. It's feeling like, you know, deja vu.
It's just like him saying he's the hottest in VA or the hottest in Norfolk. It's just like Kendrick trying to say he's the king of New York to me. You know what I mean? I just felt like it wasn't true. And like I said, it was I guess it was personal or whatnot, but I felt like I had to go hard. Because if I didn't, like, everybody, I'll be clown. You know what I mean? It would be like, what was the purpose? What was the point? Like, you trying to, then it would be really hate. Like, you just hating on him and you made something, but if you go hard or go home, you know how we say around here, he know how it goes, so I had to go all out. You know what I mean? Go all in. I mean, that's how
now, I mean, you know, I hear, you know what I'm saying, it's done and over with, you're definitely past it. And like we said, we reached out just to see what was going on, make sure everything's good. Is everything good? Did y'all actually, I mean, were y'all able to, you know what I mean, sit down with a mutual party, discuss anything, or did y'all just bump and y'all look like, you know, I got you, and he might have looked back like, oh, I got something coming for you, like, you know what I mean?
I mean, I was told over a social site he had stuff coming back after the First 48. That's why I went on and got on his beat with him not even knowing how I got my hands on it. But it was a lot of neutral talk, just saying it was there. But like I said, there's a lot of still talk on social sites coming from him and whatnot. Just, I mean, the same type of stuff. But like I said, we're moving on. Like, it's always, if he was willing to sit down and have a face-to-face talk, man to man, like, I mean, we could talk it out. I don't know, it's just music, like I told him before. It don't got to be nothing physical or nothing like that. But it is what it is. I'm going to keep doing my thing. He's doing his thing. And we're just going to keep grinding. I guess both of us putting on for the city or whatnot. He's putting on for his hood. I'm putting on for the whole city, the whole state, for real. So it is what it is, though. I mean,
in the future, would you consider doing any records with him?
I didn't at first. I mean,
he had to breathe.
Yeah, because it's like, I mean, I thought Virginia people just for the support of it, but I mean,
right.
A lot of the artists, I mean, lyrically, I don't really get down with their music, but
okay.
I had a song like I told you about the Cry No More remix. The Cry No More, he wanted to get on that, so he says he wanted to get on the remix or whatnot, but I wouldn't mind putting him up there. I don't know though. It had to be business.
Yeah, because you got the Cry More. That's off the What It Cook Like Volume 2 you got out there bubbling, right?
That's What It Cook. I mean, so y'all grab that. That Piff, Hot New Hip Hop, thatshitbang.com, SoundCloud, We Love CookBabes. It's out there in these streets.
Now, before we leave this topic and see what you got going on and get out of here, you let the people know how they could contact you. You know, just something I thought about while you was talking. I mean, shouldn't every rapper feel like he the hottest though? You know what I'm saying?
Every rapper should, but that's the whole thing right there. I mean, I'm a rapper too. You know what I mean? He feel like he's the hottest, and I feel like he's not. Like I said, basketball.
But should that warrant a response? You know what I mean? Like, should that?
Yeah.
Like, now, I don't. Like I said, I don't know what he said. You know what I'm saying? If you see a social network, you know, he might be on the radio. I don't know what exactly he said, so I don't know if he's saying he runs the street, you know, Norfolk's mine. I don't know what exactly, you know, drove you to the booth.
Yeah. It was, I mean, the talk, and he just built it up, and it was already going to come eventually, and it just happened, man. I mean, it wasn't just out of spite, like I said. It just was a lot going on within a month span, just a lot of talk. I mean, you know, he had the mixtape, and there was a lot going on. You know, he runs the Creative Nation and whatnot. I mean, I did a show at the Northern before, but they was blocking me from that and just giving me the run around, and I bumped shoulders with a lot of people that's up there, and come to find out it was him. Then I had a feeling that as soon as another artist came, which was Yo Gotti came, he was going to have to open up because he runs it and he was dropping his mixtape. I mean, I knew all this stuff was, I see stuff before it happens, man, and I just was like, I'm going to say something, kill it now before he blow up, and then they say it's really he's a local artist that made it, and then I'm still here, and I'm hating on. He both in the same boat, for real. I mean, he got a song on the radio, did more. I had a song on the radio, too, but I didn't really have the money behind it to get it pushed as more. You know what I mean? He had the funds and whatnot, and then the cosign from Pusha T, so it all went down like that. You know what I mean? But it
absolutely, man.
Yeah.
CookBabes, let them know what they can expect for you, man. What you about to drop, man. The volume 2's out there now. Let them know what you got coming, and then let them know how they can contact you on that Twitter, SoundCloud, whatever you want to give.
I bet, man. Yeah, man. I got a lot of new stuff coming out, man. Y'all just stay tuned. Stay checking in, man. I got Stand Your Ground new mixtape dropping mid October to early November, hosted by DJ Havoc and DJ Ransom Dollars. It's going to be a lot of stuff up there. First 48 going to be up there, so I definitely know y'all going to want a copy of that to ride too. You know what I'm saying? So I definitely got to grab that. Be looking for my video, Cry No More, dropping with Taking the Church. It's going to be shot by Taking the Church, featuring me, myself, my brother, Gutter, and a female artist named Kenya from around the area. And like I said, I got an unplugged after Stand Your Ground, CookBabes Unplugged, dropping December, around Christmas time or whatnot. Then be looking forward for What It Cook Like 3, sometime March of next year or whatnot. Other than that, we just grinding out here working.
Let them know how they could get you on the Twitter, the Facebook, or wherever they can contact.
Get at me on the Twitter, man. CookBabes757 at CookBabes, CookBabes 757. Also holler at me on Facebook if you want to. It's CookBabes Young Sir. Instagram, IG is Cook_Babes. Everything basically the same, just so you can be able to find me real easy. SoundCloud is CookBabes757 or SoundCloud/We Love CookBabes. You know what I mean? Other than that, you know what I mean, you just get at me through email, cookbabesybg@gmail.com. I mean, I'll get back in touch with you.
Yeah, we appreciate the grind, man. and to use social media, you know, whore, attention getters. It's no beef. It's rap. You know, it's a competitive sport. Knock it off. Shout out to Creative Nation, Young Money Yawn, and all that. Competitive sport, man. And we out of here, man. RockTheMicNews.com.
We out of here, man.